All right, I am going to preface this video with I do not represent any of these brands. I do not sell makeup. I sell Adorable 31 bags. I just really, really like makeup, and I've got a lot of messages about how I do a full face. And typically it only takes me about 5 minutes to do my makeup. Again, that's with a lot of years of practice. So again, I don't represent the brands. I don't sell any makeup at all. I just really like it, and I wear a lot of different brands, and I don't discriminate. So if you have a makeup brand that you really like, please, please, please share it with me. To do my full face, I have 10 products that I use. So I start with my primer, and I already put that on, and I typically let my primer sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I already did my hair, so that primer has been sitting on my skin for a very long time. It just gives it time to, hello people, comment when you pop on. That primer has had some time to sit in, so then I go in with my concealer first. My concealer I use is Urban Decay. I use the shade Fair Warm, and I just I put it under my eyes because I have really bad dark circles, and I drag it across. I just put it on a couple of my acne scar spots and drag it across. I'm making like a triangle, and then I just blend this in with my finger. I put a little bit on my upper lip because I have some darkness from my birth control. It's a side effect of my birth control. It just makes my skin a little bit darker right here. I don't know what that's called. I know the name. I think it starts with an M, but hey Melissa, let's get some interaction going in here. What are you guys doing today? So I just rub this in. I'll get it up into my eye. Not in my eye. Don't put makeup in your eyes. But just up to the top right here, because I have a dark circle right here. This creates a shadow. This creates a shadow. So I just rub that in. Get it as close to the bottom of my eye as I can. And again, I'm doing this in my mirror, so hopefully I'm not doing this in a mirror, excuse me. I'm doing this in my phone. So hopefully it works out. The next item I put on my skin is my foundation, my liquid foundation. Oh, have so much fun. My liquid foundation that I have been using since I was like 12 years old. I love it. It's a full coverage liquid matte wear foundation from Mary Kay. I use the shade Beige 2. And I've always been told that you want to select a shade of foundation that's just a little bit darker than your natural skin, just so you don't look like a ghost. So I use a liquid, and my beauty blender is a little bit damp. I use Sophia Kashuk. I get that at Target. And my concealer I get at Ulta, that Urban Decay. And then Mary Kay, I have a rep from Mary Kay. And then I just push that into my skin. Should have brought some tissues in here. Just push that into my skin. I put it over top of the concealer that I just put down. I might need a little bit more. I can't really see very well in this phone. Where is that concert, Melissa? And then I drag it down below my jawline, because you never want to have a super harsh line with your foundation. You want to blend it in with your neck. And I even pull it a little bit behind my ear too, just so I make sure I don't have any harsh lines. Make sure I pull my hair up. Don't want any harsh lines on my forehead, because this is a full coverage foundation. So if you don't blend it in really well, you're going to be able to see that difference. And already, holy crap, like it just covers everything. I love this foundation so much. Obviously, I've been using it forever. Okay, I think that's good. I can't really see very well. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, with liquid foundation, you always want to set it with some type of powder, whether it's a setting powder. Oh, I do have some tissues in here. Whether it's a setting powder or a powder foundation. So I use a powder foundation. Sometimes I do use the setting powder. I have a setting powder that's translucent, or like it doesn't have a color. I have that through Younique. I also use this powder foundation from Mary Kay, and I'll tell you the name of it when I'm done. But I just put it in my brush, tap it just a little bit, and then the purpose of me putting liquid foundation and then a powder foundation is because you want to set in that liquid foundation. Liquid foundation, if you cry, if you've ever seen somebody cry and they have cry lines, that's because they didn't set their liquid foundation to their face. Because if another liquid mixes with a liquid, you're going to be able to notice, right? Chemistry. Just some chemistry. What kind of brushes do you use? I use different ones. This is an Ulta brush. I love this. It's so soft, super affordable, just Ulta brand. I also have a lot of Mary Kay brushes. And then the brush that I'm going to use on my eyes is a Younique brush. I also have some e.l.f. brushes. So Ulta brand brushes, obviously you can get at Ulta. e.l.f. is a brand that is available at Target and probably Walmart as well. And I'm covering my eyes too. Some people don't put foundation on their eyes before they put their eyeshadow on, but I do. I just feel like it sets my eyeshadow just a little bit better. Okay, boom. We have set. And again, you saw me. You want to drag that down and just rub against your jaw, just so you can make sure you don't have that harsh line. All right, next is going to be our bronzer. So I'm just going to contour just a little bit. I use the Ulta, oh, I forgot to tell you. I use Mary Kay Ivory 1 Mineral Powder Foundation to set my liquid foundation. And then my bronzer is a baked bronzer in the brand, the Ulta brand. And I'm just going to, this is really nice to do your makeup with this light. You can see that dark line. You want to keep your bronzer in there. And this is not a bronzing brush. I am not a professional makeup artist for sure. I do the best with what I got. But this is a Mary Kay brush. It's actually, this is actually a liquid foundation brush, but we're using it for bronzer today. So I just rub that in. Sometimes I'll just go along my hairline and pull that down. Just to give you a bronze face. And I do down here pretty dark. But again, you want to blend that out so you don't have that harsh line. Just for a little bit of contouring. Hey Rachel, what are you doing today? Okay. I think we got that blended out pretty well. Okay, next step is blush. I use Moodstruck by Younique. It is in the color, I don't know what this color is. Sisterly. It's in the color Sisterly. Okay. Okay, this is a cheek brush from Mary Kay. Had it forever. And these Younique products are so pigmented. So I just like 2 taps and that is enough. Sometimes I put my cheeks on a little bit darker than other people just because I like the pinky rosy look. Some people like it pretty tamed down, so you can kind of blend it out. And then sometimes I'll just go back through with this big brush, big powder brush. It's kind of my like catch-all, and I'll just blend those two together just a little bit and blend that up top just so again, harsh lines are not our friend. They are not our friend. Let's do eyes. Okay, I think this is no longer available. It's Moodstruck Beloved Volume 2. This gorgeous palette. I think it was only available in February from Younique. We're gonna go in with our fluffy brush. This is a Younique brush. It's called a fluffy crease brush. And obviously you can tell that I have not washed my brushes, but I don't care. We're just gonna do this. I had people asking me for it, so we'll do it. We're going in with that white just all over as a base color. You want to just cover your entire eye with some type of light color. Sometimes I'll do a silvery light color. Sometimes I'll do a gray. Sometimes I'll do a light purple or a light pink all over. Just depends on what you're feeling. I'm gonna do a darker crease eye look, so I'm going with this neutral white to kind of emphasize that dark crease. So then I'm gonna go in with this darker purple. It's called Wistful. Just tapping that like 3 times because it's so pigmented, and I'm gonna do my crease. Just kind of swipe into the middle, out to the side. You don't want to go past your eye, bottom eye line, because then you start to look like you got a black eye. I have to be really careful of that because I love purples because I have green eyes. If you have green eyes, purple really accentuates it. If you have blue eyes, brown tones, tan tones, any type of sandstone really emphasizes brown or blue eyes, excuse me. And then brown eyes can pretty much wear whatever they want because they are awesome. And everything looks good with a brown eye, I think. Okay, so I'm doing the crease, just kind of rubbing that in. And then I'm dragging it down to the middle along the bottom. So I'm making a V. Boop, boop. Making that V on my eye. A couple taps. Do the same thing on the other side. Dragging it down. Making sure this is blended very well in the crease there. It's always harder for me to do my left eye than my right. I'm right-handed. It's also hard to see in this phone screen too. My lips are super chapped right now. Ah! Because we had some warm weather and then it got cold again. Okay. Hopefully those are matching the best I can without a real mirror. Okay. Might want to make that, I might make that a little bit darker before I go out, but it's 4:30 here in Ohio, so we don't need like a super night look at 4:30. So I might add just a little bit more. Always start on the lighter end too when you're doing your eyes because you can always add more. Then this is one of my favorite things that I have just got. It is Stila. It's a liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Diamond Dust, and it's just like glitter in a tube, and I'm obsessed. So what we're gonna do is 3 lines. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And this you want to be pretty quick with because that liquid's gonna dry. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press it. I'm just pressing it to blend it out just a little bit. Oh, I'm so obsessed with this. It's so pretty. I don't want to swipe it because then I'm getting glitter all over under here. Hello, hello. Who's ever popping on? Say hello. So I'm just popping that in across my lid because it's just so fun to have glitter in your life. Get a little bit in the crease of my eye. How fun is that? So pretty. And again, I might even add some more before I go out tonight. Just have some dinner with some friends and see where the night takes us. Okay, my eyebrows are darker than my fake hair color that I put into my hair, but sometimes I just like to make them even more defined. I also have really long eyebrow hair. So I use this tinted eyebrow gel just to make sure I don't have any like wonky flyaways halfway through the night. So I just put a little bit because again, I don't want to make my eyebrows super dark. Some people like that look too, and it looks pretty, but gosh, now I can't remember the name of it. It's like Glaze Blue Oven or something is the name of the restaurant we're going to, I think. It's downtown. So I pull this up, the gel, and you can see my long eyebrow hairs. And then I just kind of tame it back down. See how that just gives my eyebrow a little bit more lift too? Pull it up. I'm going to drag that gel through all my eyebrow. And it might be a little bit too dark. I might go back and lighten that up a little bit, but we're going to keep rolling. Then you want to put on your mascara. Where's my mascara? Okay, I just got this and I'm obsessed with it. It is Roller Lash from Benefit. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Roller Lash. I just got the mini because I didn't know if I was going to like it. Super curling and lifting mascara. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I also really, really love Mary Kay mascara, and this kind of freaks me out to put mascara on in front of you. That's why I don't sell makeup, because I don't like people touching their eyes around me. So I'm sorry if this freaks you out. So I'm just going to put like a little bit of a layer on so you get the idea. I usually put on one layer on the bottom and then 2 to 3 depending on the mascara on top. So this is a pretty thick mascara, so I only do 2 layers on the top. And I do the layers usually back to back when it's still wet, because once that mascara dries, it's hard to work with. Any mascara. Once it dries, it's hard to add a second coat without it looking clumpy. And sometimes I try to start on the outer corner and work my way in. It seems to work a little bit better, especially for my left eye. Again, my left eye is a lot harder for me to do than my right, because I'm right-handed. I'm just going to go in with that second layer very quickly. Boom! Look at those lashes. Oh, I'm obsessed with mascara. It's like the best invention ever. I don't know what I would do without it. So I do not put on any eyeliner. I am scarred by the trend of eyeliner on top and bottom from middle school, so I don't wear it anymore, because I look back on pictures and I'm like, oh my god, you can't even see my eyes. All you can see is eyeliner. So I don't wear it anymore, but if you do like eyeliner, I just recommend you put it on the outer corner to this. Don't put it all the way across the bottom. And a lot of people are like, don't put any eyeliner on the bottom lid ever anymore. And I don't like putting it on top. It's too much work. It takes too much time for me. So what I'm putting on my lips is Kylie Jenner Matte Liquid Lipstick. I love any type of brown tones on my lips. I think it makes my teeth look a lot whiter. And this is super easy to put on. It's so creamy. I also love Lip Sense. I love ColourPop. ColourPop is sold, I'm trying to talk while I'm doing this. ColourPop is sold at Ulta. I just give myself, I just go outside my top lip just a little bit, because I feel like I have this like in-betweener type of like, it's like my lip and then it's like pink a little bit. So I just cover it all up with my shade, and then boom, that's our color. I don't know how, oh, that took me 20 minutes because I was talking, but usually it takes me anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to do this entire look. If I'm running late, I don't do my eyeshadow. But yeah, that's the look. Hopefully you liked it. If I also wanted to ask if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I curl my hair. So comment below if you want to see that. If you're catching this on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Bye.